and welcome back to another episode of Zeke-ollege football. Today we're going to start off in the coaching skill tree, and what we're going to do is we're going to put 5 points on the advanced scouting for running backs, and we're going to also give a recruiting bonus for running backs as well. I noticed that we use running backs a lot in the passing game and in the running game, so we really want to make sure our running back depth will be fine after Andrew Henry leaves. Again, he's a senior this year. But looking at it, Texas Tech is sort of gaining on us on Josh Hunt. We do still have a good lead for Rico Vieira. I do wish that the grades that we were selling him on were better than C's and D's, but oh well. And then Jeff Chun, again, he could be someone that we look to bring in, but right here is crucial. Alex Yates, we're 4th on his board, and there is a recruit, he's coming on a visit to Nebraska, I believe in week 6. So we want to try to bring him in and at least stay in the running there, but that might be pretty dangerous. He might try to commit there. Unfortunately, if we look at this, playing style has dipped severely down, and that's causing us to drop for Steve Villa. So we might want to take that off and instead try to bring him in on a visit if we can. But yeah, if you look at that, playing style has dipped all the way down to an F. That's really going to be terrible for us. So trying to throw on a soft sell, but that's just not going to cut it, I don't think. So we're going to take off the DM player. We're going to send on the friends and family. Send on the social media. So a soft sell instead of a hard sell on that. And then we still have some more work to do because, we're getting further in the season. No one really close to committing to our school yet. Maybe put some more points on these wide receivers or the middle linebackers like Juan Bahema here. We see that 2 of his things, we do find out that we can finally put a sell on Tony Toner as well, but we need to clear up some more points in order to hard sell him. So we're going to take off both of those and go right back to Tony Toner. And we're going to go ahead and hit him with a hard sell, playing style, pro potential, and proximity to home. And those 3 are going to be, if I can find it, right here, the clutch. So sell him on those 3 grades. We do have a lead on him, which is good. We have taken a commanding lead on Juan Portillo, which is very good as well. But still can't really do much there. James Falk, we have a lead on now. Things are looking up. Things are looking better. That's sort of what comes with a big conference win there. But we still have some work to do in recruiting. But we might want to focus on maybe bringing in Josh Hunt for a visit. So we're going to take off Coach's favorite, and we are going to throw him on a visit, sell him with a family visit, going off of that proximity to home. And that is good because our visit week is coming a week before he goes to Texas Tech, and that will do it. Started with the actual gameplay here. We're going to go with a different option, so we're going to go with silver helmet and the cherry pants. And then New Mexico State's just going to be in their normal home getup. And I'm going to pass it over to Zeke Kransdorf for some commentary. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Las Cruces, New Mexico, as we host the Rio Grande Rivalry, a huge-time game between these two programs, both located in the great state of New Mexico. Miller out on the return, and not much going there, as the Lobos will get the ball to start here. Overall series history has kind of been dominated by UNM, but New Mexico State coming into this one with a better record, 3-1, as opposed to New Mexico's 2-2. Dampierre fires, caught by Caden Pope, and a good gain on the play, gain of 18 for Pope. And we see some of the passing stats for Dampierre. He's been solid, but he has to cut down on those turnovers. As handoff up the middle goes to Andrew Henry. Not much doing there, gain of about 2. And their record isn't necessarily indicative of how well he's been doing. Quick pass fired, caught by Medford. Caleb Medford hauls it in, and it's 3rd and 5 now. All the way up to the 43. Dampierre looking, firing into traffic, and that one's hauled in. My goodness, what a catch by Luke Wysong. And it's good enough to move the sticks. Handoff goes to Andrew Henry yet again, and Henry able to gain 5 yards on that carry. And that will bring up 2nd down. Now, one of the things that head coach Victorious was telling us about was that we're going to see a bit more of this 2 running back system. Again, with a long season, trying to balance the workload of your players. They're going to try to get a lot more reps for Eli Sanders, and then maybe even Javian Jacobs as well as the season goes on. So trying to really make sure that we get a good view on each and every one of these running backs. As Sanders comes into the game, shows off that burst of speed, 10 yards, and another 1st down, as the Lobos quickly find themselves at the 33-yard line of New Mexico State. Dampierre, play action, quick pass out to Trace Bruckler, and Bruckler going to power forward for another 5 on that catch. Now, they do tend to pass to their running backs, as this one's going to go to Eli Sanders, makes a man miss, put him on skates with that juke. But the primary pass-catching target is Andrew Henry out of the backfield. As it's 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Dampierre. Quick fire, caught by Caden Pope, all the way down to the 2. So a great pass there, back shoulder grab, and it's 1st and goal. Handoff, Sanders, touchdown Lobos. And New Mexico will take the lead here. And the extra point up and good, so it's 7-0 after a 10-play, 81-yard drive. Rodriguez will boot it deep. And there will be no return. And we'll get our first look at this Aggie offense. And they're starting a player who really didn't get to see a lot of playing time last year in Deuce Hogan. Is Hogan going to hand the ball off? A broken tackle and a second broken tackle, and Monte Watkins off to a good start with a big run right there. Gets him to about midfield. Handoff goes to Watkins again. More running room. Monte Watkins all the way down to the 30. And with 2 runs, he is making it look easy against this Lobos defense. Hogan will try to fire this one in, incomplete. Would have been a contested catch for Kanan Yarrow, the big tight end. So it's second down from the 30. Another handoff, and they are really emphasizing this run game. 3rd and 1 coming up. Watkins back into the game. Hogan will hand it off to Watkins. Watkins breaks a tackle, and powering forward, it's 1st and goal. Able to get just inside the 10-yard line before finally being brought down by Derek Moore. But a well-engineered drive. Hogan hands off to Watkins yet again. Watkins fighting for a couple yards, gets about 5. Now, this New Mexico State team had a great record last season, but a lot of players leaving in the transfer portal put them in jeopardy, but a good start to this season so far is Tyler Keeney able to stop up Deuce Hogan on the QB draw. So 3rd and goal now from the 5. Hogan looking, he's brought down. A big-time play by DeJohn Benton. As we're going to get a replay showing of the block shed here. Got through, able to bring him down and force a field goal attempt. So a huge goal line stand here for the Lobos. Kick is up. It's good, but there is a flag down, and this one could be costly. Running into the kicker, and that's going to go against Bobby Arnold. That just, you can't have that happen there. Gives him a new set of downs, 1st and goal from the 6 now. So you're asking your defense to make another stand here on the goal line. As a good tackle there by Derek Moore. We'll drop Watkins in the backfield. So 2nd and goal now from the 7. Hogan brings a man in motion. Handoff goes to Watkins. Watkins stuffed up. But he gets 4 on the play. It's 3rd and goal now from the 3. Time continuing to tick down in this first quarter. Hogan, quick throw, incomplete. And they are going to be forced for another field goal attempt. Try to get these points on the board. Kick is up. It is good. And the score is 7-3. So now New Mexico State will boot it away. Caden Pope back on the return. Pope tries to make a man miss and will get it out to the 21-yard line. And that's where New Mexico will start off their drive. Quick pass out to Eli Sanders, and he will fight out of bounds. And that will do it as we get started with the second quarter. The big story of the game has been the New Mexico State rushing attack. 65 yards on the ground. But it'll be 2nd and 4 for the Lobos of the University of New Mexico, as Dampierre will hand off to Andrew Henry, and he will plow forward for yet another first down. So a good start off to the second quarter. Move the chains and get a fresh set. Dampierre We'll hand off to Eli Sanders. He'll get about 2 yards, but not much going with the run game right now. And it's 2nd and 8. Dampier, quick fire, caught by Caleb Medford. And it's 3rd and 2. Quick pass, quick fire, quick catch. First down, Trace Bruckler. Finds Old Reliable in the tight end. And they're out to about midfield now. Handoff Eli Sanders. Sanders powers forward for another 9. And he's up to 23 yards on the game. Read option. And Dampier unable to pick up that 1 yard, and it's 3rd and 1 now. Quick handoff. Eli Sanders plows forward, and another instance of these Lobos moving the chains. So a long, methodical drive now for New Mexico. Dampier takes a shot, and he finds his target. Caleb Medford hauls it in. And a great start to the game for Devin Dampier. After the long passing play, 1st and goal. Dampier rolling out and running it in himself. Touchdown Lobos. Showing off that athleticism is Devin Dampier. PAT is up. It is good. The lead is 14-3 now. And another 10-play drive is cashed in for New Mexico. Kick is booted up and deep. And a good enough return, but stopped up at the 16-yard line. And now New Mexico State trying to get back to work, now trailing by 11. Handoff to Monte Watkins. Watkins swarmed by Mihalis Santornos. And it's 2nd and 11. Hogan, his first completion of the day. And he'll pick up the first down. Goes to Woodbury. It's 1st and 10. Single back is Watkins. Goes play action, quick fire, caught. And another first down, this one to Tyler Stevens. But pressure in his face, a good throw there by Deuce Hogan. Hogan unloads one down the field, but into traffic. And it's broken up 2nd and 10. As we're inching closer and closer to the 2-minute warning here. Hogan will hand off to Monte Watkins. Watkins powers forward for a gain of 9. And they might try to get one more playoff here before the 2-minute warning. Handoff goes to Monte Watkins. He breaks a tackle. Cutting back up the field. Watkins could be loose, and Watkins is gone. Touchdown, Aggies. A great run there by Monte Watkins. He cut left, he went back right, and he found his way to the end zone. And it's a 14-10 ball game now. Caden Pope. On the return, gets out to about the 22-yard line. And Devin Dampier trying to get this offense back and running. Quick dump off on the screen past Andrew Henry. You'll get about 10 yards, but they'll mark it just short. Say it is 2nd and inches. Quick pass, fires, intercepted! It's picked off, another turnover, a broken tackle, and this one will go back to the house. Josiah Cox for a pick 6, and all of a sudden the Aggies take the lead. Just an inaccurate throw there, and it goes back the other way. And now Devin Dampierre and these Lobos are starting to trail in this game for the first time. Let's see how they come back from that miscue. Dampierre fires, caught by Andrew Henry, and that's a good gain right there, up to about the 45-yard line. Trying to go hurry up, trying to get some more points here before the half. Dampierre rolling out, and knocked out of bounds. A huge loss on the play. And I'll back them up to 2nd and 22. Quick fire, caught by Andrew Henry. And another long reception for the running back. But Lobos trying to go hurry up here. Dampierre will have to throw it away. And that's going to be intentional grounding against Devin Dampierre. So pushing them back, and some of these miscues coming back to bite the Lobos. Quick fire, incomplete. Trying to get that one to the tight end, Bruckler. And 3rd and 20. And we'll have to wait and see what they dial up here. And it's nothing good. Pressure coming. And they're going to be forced to punt this one away. And booted it deep. And a good punt will get them inside the 8-yard line. And this is where New Mexico State will go back to work here. Quick pass, caught, and a timeout called by New Mexico State. So 1st down. And New Mexico State's trying to think touchdown, or at least a field goal, try to extend this lead even further. Hogan. Quick pass, gain of 2, and Lorenzo McMillan will head out of bounds. So 2nd and 8 now for the Aggies of New Mexico State. Hogan. Dropping back. He'll be sacked. And a timeout taken this time by the Lobos. So they're trying to think about some points before the half. With 36 seconds left. Handoff goes to Monte Watkins. Watkins stopped up another timeout. And it looks like New Mexico will get another possession of this one. The punt, fielded by Caden Pope, and unable to make anyone miss, so they'll be at the 41-yard line to start off their drive. Trying to look for a play to choose. Dampierre. Pressure coming, and he's forced to throw that one away. So 2nd and 10 now. 21 seconds left. And that one's intercepted. Josiah Cox, his 2nd interception on the game, as he cut in front And now, with 18 seconds and 2 timeouts, New Mexico State might add on to this tally, as a quick pass to Monte Watkins will put them well within field goal range. So a costly turnover again for Devin Dampierre. And New Mexico State looking to make this. Is that one caught? My goodness, what a diving play by Johnson. And all the way down to the 8-yard line. Timeout taken. After the diving catch by P.J. Johnson III. And they're going to line up for a field goal here with 4 seconds left. The kick is up. It is good. And New Mexico State with 10 points off of the 2 Dampierre turnovers. Caden Pope on the return. Nothing doing, and that will do it for the second quarter. Also, again, like usual, skipping over halftime. As we get started with the third quarter here, Rodriguez gonna kick it off deep. Again, score 20-14. New Mexico capitalizing off of the 2 Devin Dampierre turnovers, both interceptions. As Deuce Hogan will hand it off to Watkins again. Watkins continuing to have a great day on the ground. Up to 125 yards on the game so far. 2nd and 8 upcoming from the 27-yard line. Handoff Watkins. Watkins slicing up, breaking some tackles all the way to the 46. How about Monte Watkins? Working his way all the way downfield. Continuing to tear through this New Mexico defense. That one fired and knocked away. Good pass defense for the Lobos. But it will bring up 2nd and 10. Hogan back to pass, fires complete, and a broken tackle. And it's good enough for first down yardage. There is a flag, though. And this one's going to be coming back. It looks like illegal touching. Donovan Fappel went out of bounds before he came back and caught the ball. So, illegal touching comes with a loss of down, so it's 3rd and 10 now. Hand off to Watkins. Watkins slicing upfield. And he is up over 150. All the way to the Lobos' 41-yard line. Deuce Hogan. Quick screen pass, and that one's blown up. Chris Bruce laid the boom and didn't even allow a gain of a single yard there. But this time fakes the handoff to Watkins. Deuce Hogan's going to keep it himself for a gain of 5. So, 3rd down as they're closing in on field goal range here. Quick dump out pass. Tackle made, but short of the line to gain, and it's going to force a field goal try here. From the 34, it's hooking left, and it's no good. New Mexico State misses the field goal, and now a spark of life for this Lobos offense. Handoff Andrew Henry, slicing up the field all the way to midfield. A good run for Henry, and it brings up 1st down. Dampierre. Rolling out, fires, intended for Bruckler, but he couldn't hang on to that one. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 from the 50. As we're closing in on the halfway point here in the 3rd quarter. Dampierre. Fires. caught by Henry. First down yardage, makes a man miss. And all the way to the 27-yard line. Andrew Henry continuing his relentless pursuit through the air and the ground. Quick dump out past Eli Sanders, spins away, and gains about 7. Lobos trying to take the lead here in the third. From the red zone, Dampierre looking, fires, intended for Eli Sanders. He took a shot on that play right over the middle. And it's 3rd and 3. Handoff. Andrew Henry fights for it, gets the first down. A huge effort play by Andrew Henry. And it's 1st and 10. Dampierre. Quick fire. Intended for Caden Pope. Couldn't haul it in. He was hit as he tried to go up for the catch and couldn't bring it to his body. This pass in traffic, caught. Touchdown, Lobos. Isaiah Jones. The back shoulder throw by Dampierre, the extra point up and good. And New Mexico retakes the lead. So 21-20, the score so far this game. About 2 minutes left in the third. And Rodriguez will boot it, and it'll go for a touchback. So starting from the 25, Deuce Hogan and the Aggies have to respond back after they missed that field goal in their last drive. Handoff to Monte Watkins. He's going nowhere. Loss of 1 after the great play by Derek Moore. Hogan, quick fire, caught by Donovan Foppel, and it's 3rd and 5 now. Deuce Hogan drops back, dumps it over the middle, another completion, but Trevor Stevens stopped up short of the line to gain, and it will be a punting situation here. 4th and 3. Caden Pope will catch it. He's corralled, but a flag down on the field, and they ran into the kicker. You can't do that in that situation. You get to 4th down, you have them backed up. Your defense has a chance to get off the field. You extend the drive. Handoff Monte Watkins. And Michalis Santorinos is right there to make the tackle after a gain of 1. Hogan. Another handoff to Monte Watkins. No gain on that play to John Benton. Was right there to meet him. And it's 3rd and 9. Spreading out the offense. Quick pass. It's caught. 1st down. Hogan found a wide receiver wide open. And now inside of the Lobos territory. Hogan taking a shot. It's caught. All the way to the 21-yard line. And now 1st down for the Aggies. Trying to capitalize, take the lead right back, handoff Monte Watkins. Watkins finally brought down. but not until he gets to the 11-yard line. Handoff again to Monte Watkins. He takes a shot from Christian Ellis. My goodness, what a big hit. But it's 2nd and 1 from the 2-yard line. Hogan hands the ball off, and they will get the first down with Lorenzo McMillan. And we'll see if they'll get a snap off here, and they will not. So that will do it. As we head to the 4th now, New Mexico State right on the goal line, trying to punch it in and retake the lead. It's the Rio Grande Rivalry, and this one means just that little bit more for each and everyone involved. Hogan, bringing a man in motion, fakes the handoff to him, hands off instead to Monte Watkins, and they will get the stop, bringing Watkins down after a loss of 2. It's 2nd and goal now. A goal line stand here would be huge for the Lobos. Fakes the handoff to Watkins. Quick fire, end zone, touchdown Aggies. Deuce Hogan had the entire defense fooled on that one, thinking he was going to hand the ball off to Monte Watkins yet again. And they're going to go for 2 here. Quick fire, caught, touchdown, New Mexico. Now struggling behind by 7, Caden Pope. Cutting up field. And gets to about the 24-yard line. So Dampierre now trailing by 7 points. It's 2nd and 8 now after the gain of 2 on the handoff. Dampierre. Quick fire. Caught by Caden Pope. Able to break a tackle and pick up the first down. But get some first down yardage. Handoff. Eli Sanders gets about 4 yards on that one. Bringing up 2nd and 6. This one I hand off to Andrew Henry. He gets tripped up after a gain of 3. So slowly working their way down the field now. Are the Lobos. Quick pass, caught by Sanders. And he'll get first down yardage out to the New Mexico State 48-yard line. Dampierre fires. That one's caught. And a first down. So moving the ball down the field with some more efficiency now. Dampierre. Quick pass caught by Caleb Medford. And another first down. Dampierre trying to make sure those 2 turnovers don't come back to bite his team. He will take a sack. Cale Edwards got him right as he tried to roll out to the right. And it's 2nd and 20, and that really backs up the Lobos here. Quick pass out to Eli Sanders, unable to shake the tackle. 3rd and 17 now. And they really need to get a touchdown here. Can't afford to kick a field goal. Pressure coming, couldn't get the ball out, and another sack, this one by Jackson Heel. And on 4th and 26, this is never the spot you want to go for it, but certainly not something that they're willing to punt away. Quick pass knocked away by New Mexico State, Josiah Cox. And with 2 minutes, 15 seconds left, the Lobos need a stop in a bad way. Handoff Monte Watkins, and he is held up by Michalis Santorinos as we hit the 2-minute warning. New Mexico State trying to make this the final drive of the game. New Mexico hoping that they can come back in this one, as that first down is really going to hurt the Monte Watkins as time continuing to tick, 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 tick all the way down to under a minute and a half left to play. But 3 consecutive stops would get the ball back to the Lobos. Stops them up. Quick timeout called. And it's 2nd and 7. The Lobos defense needs to hold strong here if they still want a chance to try to tie up this football game. Hand off to Watkins. And the safeties both coming up. And another timeout taken. Watkins is up to 190 yards rushing on the game. A crucial, critical 3rd down here. Watkins stopped up by Santorinos. And the Lobos will get a shot to try to tie this football game. Kick is deep. And they will pin them back to the 15-yard line. No timeouts for Devin Dampierre in this offense. Quick fire finds Andrew Henry. He has some space all the way up to the 41. That pass pushes Dampierre over 300 yards passing on the game, but he's not concerned about his stats right now. He's concerned about getting this win here. Quick pass, incomplete, intended for Henry. $50 seconds left. Dampierre, quick pass, finds Henry. Andrew Henry to the 24-yard line. With 43 seconds left, 2 clutch passes to Andrew Henry. Looking incomplete pass now. Pressure came. He was lucky to get that one away. $36 seconds left. Dampierre, quick pass, another deflection. A good defensive play there by the Aggies. And it's 3rd and 10 with 32 seconds left. Fires. Incomplete, in and out of the hands of Isaiah Jones. And this is the game right here. 4th and 10. Dampierre fires. Finds Bruckler, first down to the 11-yard line. They're going to have to hurry it up here. Gonna run a hurry up here. Looking, fires, and knocked away. Threw that one into double coverage. Lucky to get that one knocked away. 2nd and 10. Quick pass. Finds Andrew Henry. He gets the first down. Time will continue to tick all the way down. 1st and goal. Quick pass. Fires. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Aggies will take it away, kneel this one down, and steal a victory in the Rio Grande Rivalry. 28-21 your final. As the Aggies defense capitalized off of the 3rd Dampierre turnover. Heartbreak for the Lobos. And elation for the Aggies. Monte Watkins, your player of the game. And we are going to pass it over to head coach Victorious for his post-game press conference.
Yeah, I don't think I need to really say that was not the result we were looking for. Um, First question.
Tough loss today, coach. What was the thought process behind the last play being a pass?
Yeah, time was running down. We had just gotten a first down. We could have potentially spiked the ball, but when you try running the ball, risk it. Again, we would have had to hurry up to the line and say we didn't get in on that run, game's over. Thought process behind a pass there. At least if we have an incompletion, we have another shot at trying to score there. Um, but it wasn't an incompletion. It was an interception, and that sealed the game. Um, yeah, yeah, that was it's unfortunate. Next question.
Haven't turned the ball over 3 times, including that final play. Other than ball security, are there any other things you'd like to see out of him?
Um, Ball security is the main thing, to be honest, right now. Uh, can't win with 3 turnovers. You just can't do it. Um, yeah, when you lose the turnover battle that decisively, it's hard to come across with a win there. Um, he did show a lot of promise though. He moved the ball down the field well, with the exception of the final play. Um, and that back shoulder pass to Isaiah was really good, but yeah, just have to keep the ball. Can't keep on turning the ball over, and we'll talk to him about that. Uh, one last question.
How do you plan on motivating the team after this crushing loss?
Uh, have to look at the silver lining here, right? It sucks. Flat out, it sucks. You're playing against a conference opponent, you lose. It sucks. It does. But uh sorry, did I say conference opponent? No, no, no. An in-state opponent. But it's not a conference game. Not at all. So, we're 1-0 in the conference. We still have a shot at making the Mountain West title game. And that's going to be what we're focused on moving forward. We're done with the non-conference. We have just conference games from here out. So have to turn the focus on and come out motivated uh for our next game. All right. Thank you guys so much. And all right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This one took a little bit longer to record. I was dealing with some feline difficulties. My cat kept on meowing and ruining some of the takes. So sorry that this one took longer to record. By the time that this one actually releases, week 0 will have already happened. So thank you so much for tuning in. Go check out the week 0 reaction video as well. And I will see you all in the next video.